Hey there, Papa's Posse. Don't forget about that QR code. Take you to my eBay, YouTube, and Instagram page. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Time for Papa's comic books, coffee, and more. Welcome back to the channel, Papa's Posse. It's Papa's comic books, coffee, and more. And today we have all new Scary Tales. Number one, this book was 75 cents back in 1975. One of the stories, The Vampire's Bride by Go Wildman and Joe Gill. Now, before we begin, don't forget this book and others are available on my eBay page, Papa's-comic-books. Please hit that like button and let's see what's happening here. Introduction. The old house had been forbidden place for eons, but it was a dare to the plucky children who ventured there by midnight. Cautiously, they peered through the crannies in the slats of the boarded windows, searching for a wandering phantom. Spooky, I'm scared, we gotta go. Do you see anything? Nope. Hey, this board is loose. We can get in. The broken board allows a shaft of moonlight to slice through the cobwebs and illuminate the sacred crest of Von Blood. What's that? It's some kind of crate. No, it's a coffin. If that's a coffin, then that means that someone's inside. Yeah, but whoever it is ain't alive. Look, run. Oh no, it's her. Where are the children going? Where are the children going? Don't run. You have nothing to fear from the Countess R.H. Von Blood. I love little children, especially plump ones. Come inside and I will tell you such a wonderful story, Scary Tales. Now here is one you will love, The Vampire's Bride. In 1835, when his lordship Clive Medell took upon himself a lovely bride, Lady Martha, they planned a honeymoon in the Balkans where they were guests of a royal cousin, Count Mikhail Lucas. The nuptial suite was incredibly luxurious for its time, and they were blissfully happy in those first days of marriage. Oh, darling, I've been so happy since I married you. But that night, someone in the castle wasn't happy. The vampire has struck again. The scream was still echoing through the castle when Lord Medell leaped from the canopied bed. His first thought was for Lady Martha, but someone screamed, "Where is Martha?" "Bessie, where is your mistress?" "Oh, should I know, your lordship? I was sound asleep in me little bed." "Martha, she's been scratched on the neck, but how? Who? But now who? Bessie, are you all right?" "Of course I am, Mum. Why shouldn't I be?" "Cousin Clive is in the morning. You must leave. I regret ending your idyll with us so abruptly, but there are reasons why you cannot stay. I believe I understand, Michael." "It's the old curse, isn't it, Michael?" "Yes, cousin, I believe that Father Stephanie and I had rid the valley of the last vampire, but one infected with the evil serum of vampirism still exists and has struck again in the castle. We know how to deal with vampires, Clive. After you depart in the morning, I shall personally examine everyone in my household for a sign that he or she has been infected. The vampire's victim will himself become a vampire." What a horrible thought. Would he close the lid, your leadership? I'll feel ever so much safer snug inside my little traveling bed and the lid is down. Of course, Bessie. How can she stand sleeping in that box? I know you've had Bessie with you for years, Martha, but let me find you a different maid, Bessie. I couldn't do that, poor Bessie, dearest. No one else can stand her. Next day, Lord and Lady Medell started their long journey back to Medill Manor. I'm so glad we're going home, Clive. You're keeping your neck covered, Bessie. Do you have a cold? Bessie's health has always been delicate, darling. She's been quiet all morning. From the Balkans into Germany, then across to Holland, where we'll be in our own home tomorrow night. Why do ye have that big black cross by the house, your lordship? It's made of good British oak, Bessie. It was erected 300 years ago, Bessie, to keep out fiends and spirits. It has done its work well. Pho, they were ignorant people in them days, sire. For months, Bessie had been treated more as a friend than a servant, but Lord Medell changed that at dinner time. You'll eat with the household staff now that we're home, Bessie. Take care of it, Jimson. Through the door, Bessie, and you can assist cook when you get there. I've been worrying about your cousin Mikhail, Clive, with the vampire loose in his valley. I've written to him. We should receive an answer in a month or so. Anyhow, my darling, you and I are safe. Let us give thanks for that. A few days later, Lord Medill awakened to a persistent sound. One of the gardeners seemed to be chopping a tree. Baxter, stop doing that. Who told you to chop that down? This note, your lordship, in your handwriting, ordered me to have the cross removed. I told Baxter who, you fool, this note is a forgery. You should have confirmed it with me before you had the cross destroyed. But, yes, your lordship. Oh, no, uh-oh, that can't be good. Lord Medill went out to inspect his vast holdings that day. His wife, Lady Martha, inspected her domain, the castle. See there, mistress, a coffin. Nonsense, why would a coffin be down here? A coffin, perhaps the vampire cousin Michael's did find a victim. If he bit Clive, then my husband is a vampire. Meanwhile, Clive had returned, and at Martha's escritoire desk, he found several sheets of paper and documents which Clive Medill had written. I found these on Martha's desk. She'd been practicing forgery by handwriting, but the note on the butler ordering the cross to cut down. Why did Martha hate that cross? It was put there to prevent fiends and spirits from... Fiends, spirits, and vampires. No, I won't believe it. Not Martha. That evening after dinner, Clive and Martha played whist in the library until nearly 9, when... A glass of port, your lordship? Excellent idea, Bessie. Martha, you'll join me, of course. An excellent vintage, isn't it? And she pours it in there. My favorite wine, dear. I'll sleep soundly. 20 minutes later. Undoubtedly, the wine was drugged. Soon I'll know whether or not she's a vampire. He'll probably get up and go to the vampire's coffin. He has in a cellar. The door is opening. She must be up. Someone is near. If Clive is a vampire, I must find out now. Even though I love him, he must be destroyed. Uh-oh. It's Frankenstein. No, wait a minute. Bessie, no. You didn't drink the wine, so you must die. Get away from her, you fiend. It was Bessie, darling. She was a vampire, but I'll deal with her. But how? She can only be killed with a wooden stake through her heart. A silver bullet can also kill a vampire, and I cast these silver bullets today. Bessie screamed. Did you? No, Martha, I missed, but Bessie fell directly on the jagged stump of the cross. She's dead. Then it's best this way, my love. The Countess. The wedding gift. In the 15th century, Count Gregorvan Blood ruled the people huddled in the dark valley beneath the castle on the crags. On the only road in and out of the valley, the nobleman had stationed men-at-arms and struck down any peasant who tried to flee the hideous fates that would soon befall them. And every now and then the Count rode forth, usually just as the darkness fell, at the head of the heavily armed band with one evil purpose: he needed victims. There's one for the dungeons. Seize him. Spare me, Excellence. No, Rosa, you cannot save your father now. He is doomed. Here's another for the dungeon. I do not fear the tyrant Count. You idiot, I warned you. Do not spill their blood wastefully. You shall not take my father, you fiend. I will die before I stand outside. You will not die, girl. I have never seen a woman more comely than you. Comely? Let me go, monster. You have courage. You are a fit mate to rule at my side. I want at least 20 healthy adults, Sleesk. See to it. I will personally escort the lady to my castle. You are cursed, fiend. From the moment on, you will know only pain, hunger, and death. Shut your mouth, woman, or I'll have to cast from the battlements. I'll have you cast from the battlements. In von Blood's castle, there was a resident cleric, the only person who could read and write. Count von Blood sent for him. I want you to marry us at once, good friar. Yes, Excellence, if the lady is willing. No, I am not. Be still. Begin. Yes, Excellency, we are gathered together in the sight of... And so I became the Countess von Blood, an unwilling bride of the tyrannical nobleman who had plundered and terrorized our village for so long. I am your wife now, Excellency, but I have no bridal gown, no fine clothing to please your eye. There are closets full of silks and satins, little beauty. You are not the first wife I have taken. 10 years ago, a beautiful bride came to my castle with all the jewels and finery of an empress. Unfortunately, she fell to her death from the tower. All that she possessed is still in the tower suite. Olga will show you to your boudoir, Countess. Array yourself in silk and lace, and I shall join you later. What a horrible creature. It is harmless, Countess, if only all like it were without evil. You could be this guy in the bullseye. Okay. The windows are barred, Olga, and the door is made of thick iron. Why? Is it a bridal suite or a prison? The Count's first wife tried to run away. He tried to keep her here, but she escaped him by leaping from this tower. You should pray for her, Countess. Why, Olga? Because though he barred the window that imprisoned his wife, those bars also serve to keep anyone out, even a vampire. I heard a whispering, Olga. Is it true? Is von Blood really a... Yes, Countess, he lives on the blood of prisoners in the dungeons, but you must never let him near you after the sun goes down. When Olga left, I locked the massive door and dressed in the finery I found in the first Countess and closets. It'll be sunrise in a few hours. Vampires don't dare face the sun. I tried to rest. I knew sleep would be impossible. Then suddenly I heard a hoarse scream of fear from the deep beneath the castle. I shuddered, for he went to the dungeons. That's one of the people he captured in the village today. The Count has killed many in his long, long career. I must not become another of his victims. There is something the Count von Blood doesn't know. More water. I am dying of fever. Then die, fool. We will take others from the village in your place. Not unless you hurry soon. Not unless you hurry. Soon no one will be left alive in the valley. Now, I am on fire. My stomach hurts my head. What's wrong? Didn't you know, fool? Open this door, wife. I must get to bed at once. It grows light. Let me in, or I'll break down the door. Sleep in another room, Excellency. I have already retired. I have gone without sleep too long. I grow dizzy. Olga, my maid, came and told me the Count was snoring in another part of the castle. This gave me time. Olga, there is a plague in the valley. The Count and his guards have brought it into the castle. I had the plague when I was a child, Countess. There are certain things I will need, for soon the Count will be desperately in need of living victims. I hoped I would escape the plague, Olga, but I am ill, too. Soon I will die unless you help me. But how, Countess? It is night again. I dare not venture outside this room. The servants have the plague now. Fortunately, no mortal's disease can infect a vampire. The Count found his entire staff of guards and servants had succumbed. Dead, all dead. So my husband, in desperation, flew into the night, seeking the victims he had to have. The fools are all dead. Not even my own staff survive. I must find someone. But not now. I must wait until sundown. We knew, for we had seen the huge vampire bat flying from the castle, and Olga saw it return at dawn. In another day, I too shall die, little friend, unless you understand what you must do. Yes, milady, at sundown we shall be ready for him. With Olga's unselfish aid, I was dressed in my finery, and the death vigil began. Has the sun gone down, dear friend? It grows dark, milady. He will come soon. I pray he arrives in time. To think I must rely on one so evil to give me life. Now I will go to my love. She has not yet given me my wedding present, but she shall. The little fool. She thinks iron doors and bars can protect her from me. She will soon realize the strength of a vampire is unlimited. I am your husband, woman. Crash! The door is open, Excellency. You would soon die in any case, woman. As you see, darling, I have not long to live. There would not be room for two vampires in one household, so prepare for death. You were so beautiful to love, too lovely to die so young. I thought that too, husband. Thank you, darling. I cannot die. You are a vampire, husband, and as I too have become. But you will be a dead vampire because the bolt from the crossbow was wooden stake, which is fatal to any and all vampires. Now I have become a vampire. I wonder where my trusting little friend Olga is at that moment. Oh, Olga, I feel much better, dear. Dearest Countess, if you read the note, you will have survived the plague, but will have fallen victim to far more hideous sickness, vampirism. So I have prepared your coffin in which you all vampires slumber and bid their goodbye. May we never meet again, Olga. She's safely away, and I am glad, for had she remained, I'm glad she's gone. Do not fear, you red-blooded normal humans. I live a long way off, and will never meet. But from time to time, I will tell you of the netherworld in which I live. Ooh, and that was Scary Tales #1 from 1975. Hope you enjoyed that little reading. Now don't forget, this book and others are available on my eBay page, Papa's-Comic-Books. Please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And remember, as Papa and all the vampires always say,
That was easy.
until next time, Papa is out.